Stretching to the edge of every dream, following the sparkle of a golden sunny beam. Wind is singing melodies against the silver glass, watching all the shadows of the heavy city pass. Heart is light and open like a very wide window, feeling all the spirit and the energy to grow, clearer than the crystal and as bright as any star. I can see the target, even if it's very far. Already mine, cutting through the summer morning air, fresh emotion, taking off the mask of every care. Sonic boom, echoing above the deep blue sea. Liberty, finding out the way to be so free. Diamond water splashing on the very sandy white. Everything is moving in the pure and natural light. Oxygen is filling up the corners of the soul, losing every fragment of the boring self-control. Why? High altitude, climbing to the top of every cloud. Pure white, screaming all the passion very loud. Ocean breeze, cooling down the fever in the mind. Horizon, leaving all the heavy clouds behind. Never felt this lightness in the middle of the race. Smile is slowly growing on the winner's happy face. Beyond the limit of the gravity and pain, I can hear the rhythm of the warm and gentle infinity, stretching out the wings of burning fire. Top gear, moving to the level much, much higher. Stairway, leading to the center of the sun. Destiny, knowing that the glory has been won. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crimson thunderclap is crashing through the sky so wide. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to even hide. Eurobeat is calling a relentless, powerful sound. Victory is waiting on this final battleground. Electric energy is flowing through my every vein, washing out the memory of all the yesterday's pain. Static in the atmosphere is burning like a flame, ready for the moment that will change the entire game. Flash of lightning hitting like a heavy silver hammer, breaking through the silence and the loud metallic clamor. Racing to the future with the speed of morning light, winning every battle in the middle of the night. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dust is kicking up behind the spinning rubber tires, burning with the passion of 1,000 ancient fires. Focus on the target with a very steady hand. Strongest of the warriors in all the lonely land. Heart of iron beating to the rhythm of the bass, leaving every rival in a very dark disgrace. Music is the magic that is making before the morning comes around. Listen to the echo of the heavy engine sound. Nothing is forever in the middle of the race, leaving all the shadows in the empty hollow space. Tears in the rearview mirror glowing in the night, reaching for the glory of the yellow halogen light. Rhythm is the power that is healing all the soul, keeping every portion of the absolute control. Concrete jungle breathing in the dark, steel and iron waiting for the spark. I can feel the shaking of the ground, silence broken by a heavy sound. Engines growling like a hungry beast, eternal fire never to be ceased. Gravity is pulling at my soul, deep inside I'm losing all control. Black gravity dragging me down, deep bass thumping through this ghost town. Dead heat fury crushing the night, blinding shadows darker than light. Feel the pressure. Oil and sweat, the rhythm of the machine, coldest metal that you've ever seen. Every gear is screaming in the night, holding on with all of my might. Engines growling like a hungry beast, internal fire never to be ceased. Gravity is pulling at my soul, deep inside I'm losing all control. Oh, black gravity dragging me down, deep bass thumping through this ghost town. Dead heat fury crushing the night, blinding shadows darker than light. Feel the pressure. Feel the pressure. Overload. Lower. Deeper. Break the sound barrier. Now, 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 now. Black gravity dragging me down, deep bass thumping through this ghost town. Dead heat fury crushing the night, blinding shadows darker than light. Black gravity crushing the night. Mercury tears are dripping from a frozen moon, waking up the monster in the middle of a cocoon. Oxygen is burning with a cold and emerald glow, waiting for the data of the universe to flow. Silicon pulses drumming in the hollow chest, looking for the answer in a never-ending quest. Geometric patterns moving through the empty space, searching for the ghost of a long-forgotten race. Transceiver, decoding all the whispers in the wind. Aquarius, where the ancient secret has been pinned. Cosmic dust scattered in the garden of the brain. Evolution rising through the artificial rain. Fluorescent memories are fading in the dark, searching for the heat of a very tiny spark. Iron flowers blooming on the edge of the abyss, sealed by the coldness of a cybernetic kiss. Supernova, exploding in the silence of the night. Galaxia, shining with a strange and neon light. Ozone layer, protecting all the fragile harmony. Dimension, crossing through the hyper-reality. Underneath the skin of the metallic simulation, feeling all the waves of a brand new generation. Beyond the logic of the zero and the one, I will find the place where the battle is begun. Singularity, breaking every law of physics now. Alchemy, showing all the hidden spirits how. Vibration, shaking up the logic of the mind. Destiny, leaving all the shadows far behind.
The final corner waiting at the mountain base. I'm taking over in the supersonic race. The engine roaring like a lion in the wild. I'm playing with the danger like a little child. The heavy pressure pushing me around, but I am flying right above the ground. I take the glory in my shaking hand. Emperor of the night, ruling absolute. Nobody can deny and nobody can dispute. Unstoppable power burning in my soul. I am the master of the ultimate control. The rivals falling back into the dusty haze. I leave it spinning in the complicated maze. The perfect counter steer is keeping me alive. I'm putting everything into the danger drive. The heavy pressure pushing me around, but I am flying right above the ground. I take the glory in my shaking hand. Emperor of the night, ruling absolute. Nobody can deny and nobody can dispute. Unstoppable power burning in my soul.
monster in the middle of a broken dream. Forbidden zone is opening the gate of a heavy destiny, searching for the answer of a very darkish mystery. Hold into the dimension where the gravity is melting down, being the original and lonely king of the crazy town. Digital adrenaline is flooding through the rusted vein, washing out the color of the yesterdays and boring rain. Iron heart is clenching with the spirit of a lonely god, running on the path that the regular people never trod. Nuclear explosion shaking up the logic of the mind, leaving all the shadows and the heavy, heavy clouds behind. Beyond the boundary where the light is becoming so cold, story of a legend that has never been once told. Never looking backward at the ruins of the lonely past, knowing that the fire is the thing that's gonna last. Harder than the diamond and as sharp as any blade. I will never ever be a little bit afraid. Ultimate ignition dancing in the center of the flame, playing for the honor and the victory and not the game. Deep in the vibration where the destiny is finally pinned, flying like an eagle on the power of the heavy wind.
The highway is empty, the city is asleep. I'm holding on to secrets that I couldn't keep. The rhythm of the engine is a lonely sound. I'm looking for a treasure that I never found. The shadows are dancing upon the window pane. I'm driving to forget about the heavy pain. Speed is my only friend tonight. Heartbeat in the dark, echoing far away. I'm waiting for the coming of the brand new day. Tears in the mirror, washing away the past. I know this lonely feeling isn't gonna last. Sometimes you gotta leave it all behind and let the supersonic rhythm clear your mind. Heartbeat in the dark, echoing far away.
blackout, hidden like a very loud and heavy sound, shaking all the foundations of the very dusty battleground. Voltage is accelerating through the electric and the wire, setting all the silence of the universe on the purple fire. Take a chance and move into the center of the danger zone. You are never gonna be standing in a very low. Adrenaline is flooding through the system of the human mind, leaving all the logic and the heavy, heavy clouds behind. Hypersonic empire rising from the center of the soul, giving you the power and the absolute and full control. Beyond the reality where the zero and the one will blend, racing for the glory that is never gonna have an end. Digital explosion in the middle of the neon night. Everything is sparkling with a very special silver light. Iron wings are opening so wide and very, very grand, looking for the target in the middle of the desert land. Galactic vibration moving through the middle of the space, leaving every loser in a very dark and a big disgrace. Inside the vortex where the music is becoming the god, running on the path that the regular people never trod, never looking backward at the ruins of the broken dream, following the sparkle of the very tiny golden beam, harder than the diamond and as sharp as any blade. I will never ever be a little bit afraid. Ultimate ignition, dancing in the center of the flame, playing for the honor and the victory and not the game. Deep in the rhythm where the destiny is finally pinned, flying like an eagle on the power of the heavy wind. Initial. Night rush is going louder than the angry storm, changing all the patterns of a very classic form, driving through the danger with the speed of pure desire, setting all the circuits of my burning autumn fire. Can you feel the tension growing in the neon light, getting ready for the challenge of a midnight fight? Everything is sparking like a broken silver wire, taking every moment to a level much, much higher. Burning like a comet in the purple sky. Whoa. such a very heavy load. Looking at the finish line with very steady eyes, waiting for the glory of the ultimate big prize. Shaking all the mountains with a heavy sound. Flying like an eagle from the battleground. Power of the rhythm in the human soul. Taking every fragment of the full control. Never going backward to the places of the past, knowing that the victory is going out to last. Harder than the diamond and as sharp as any blade. I will never ever be a little bit afraid. Dancing in the center of the golden flame. Playing for the honor, not just for a game. Echo of the thunder in the velvet waves. Original vibration where the truth is panned. Break the chain, fly to the endless sky. Spread out my heavy wings and I will never die. Freedom and glory waiting for me ahead. I'm painting all the city in a burning red. Break the chain. Break the chain. pulsing in the middle of electric wire, setting all the silence of the universe on the purple fire. Never give it up and never let the fire finally die. Watching all the world from the top of the very darkest sky. Massive impact crashing like a golden and a metal wave. Only for the warriors who are being very, very brave. Inside the vibration where the music is becoming the soul. Taking back the fragments of the absolute and full control. Never looking backward at the ruins of the broken dream. Following the sparkle of a very tiny golden beam. Harder than the diamond and it's Winning on the asphalt with the hyperactive heat, reaching for the heaven in the middle of the night, flying like a laser in the everlasting Looking at the city lights disappearing in the dark, waiting for the memory and the very tiny spark. Radio is playing out a lonely melody, bringing back the yesterday and bringing you to me. Tears are falling heavy on the steering wheel tonight, searching for the shadow in the yellow halogen light. Engine starts to whisper like a lover in the rain, washing out the sorrow and the memory of pain. Midnight tears and fire burning in the lonely sky. Everything is moving in the blink of human eye, dancing on the highway with the rhythm of the beat, feeling all the passion and the hyperactive heat. Shifting up the gear into the maximum of speed, giving every portion of the energy I need. Window is reflecting all the neon colored signs, crossing through the border of the broken white lines. Midnight tears of fire glowing in the lonely sky, never gonna listen to the people saying goodbye, screaming on the highway with the rhythm of the beat, waking up the spirits in the hyperactive heat. One more lonely corner till the morning comes around. Listen to the echo of the heavy engine sound. Nothing is forever in the magic of the race, leaving every sadness in the empty hollow space. Midnight tears of fire shining in the lonely sky, reaching for the heaven and the mountain very high, searching for the person that I really, really want to be. Blue light is reflecting in the middle of the misty glass, watching all the shadows of the very lonely city pass. Can you hear the echo of a very sad and lonely song? Searching for the place where the true and honest hearts belong. Even if the world is ending in a very coldish way, I will keep on running to the limit of the light of day. Moonlight Adriatic glowing like a wind of the memory, washing all the sorrow of a very darkish tragedy. Running through the vortex where the time is beginning to bend, waiting for the signal of a very long and the lonely end. Neon tears are melting on the dirty and the iron street. Everything is moving to the heavy and the steady beat. Looking for the exit of the very dark and narrow maze, getting lost forever in the middle of the purple haze. Velvet desperation shining like a very smallest spark, lighting up the corners of the very heavy and the dark. Inside the frequency where the light is becoming so bright, winning every battle in the center of the velvet night. Never looking backward at the ruins of the broken past, knowing that the melody is going out to finally last. Harder than the diamond and as sharp as any blade, I will never ever be a little bit afraid. Starlight symphony echoing inside the golden brain, washing the memory of artificial and the heavy rain. Deep in the vibration where the destiny is finally pinned, flying like an eagle on the power of the heavy wind. The chill rain is melting on my plastic skin, searching for the place where the shadows all begin. Silent vibration crawling up the spine of steel, trying to remember how the human motions feel. Broken fragments of a dream are spinning in my head, painting all the gray horizon with a vivid red. Electric butterflies dancing in the dark machine, looking for the beauty that has never yet been seen. Met from a fall beyond the mirror of a falling star, healing all the deep and ancient scars. Zero, floating in the sea of liquid light, disappearing into the velvet night. Velvet whispers echoing through the iron street, ghostly memories are moving to the heavy beat. Crystal silence breaking like a window in the sky, watching all the artificial birds begin to fly. Paradox, swallowing the logic every day, watching all the seconds melt away. Singing in the center of the deep abyss, sealed with a cold and electric kiss. ghost of the hyper-reality, flickering reflections of the true mentality. Beyond the binary of the right and of the wrong, I will find the frequency where I can finally feel the moonlight cutting like a very sharp sword. Listen to the power of the heavy magic chord. Black asphalt is screaming in the middle of the night. Everything is ready for the very final fight. Can you see the phantom moving in the neon haze? Getting lost forever in the electronic maze. Sparks are flying higher than the tower made of glass. Watching all the moments of the ancient glory pass. Eclipse swallowing the sun and every golden light. Darkness shaking up the rhythm of the velvet night. Revolution breaking through the wall of destiny. Victory writing down a brand new history. Ghostly engine humming like a very angry god, running on the path that the heroes never trod. Mercury is pulsing in the middle of a vein, washing out the memory of every kind of pain. Gravity pulling down the soul into the deep abyss. Secret hidden in the middle of a frozen kiss. Maximum pushing every limit of the shelter horizon, leaving all the shadows far behind. Never going backward to the places of the past, knowing that the fire is the thing that's going to last. Harder than the diamond and as sharp as any blade. I will never ever be a little bit afraid. Supernova burning with the passion of 1,000 stars. Crimson healing all the deep and very heavy scars. Eternity flying through the center of the wind. Infinity original vibration has been paid. A silent shadow passing through the freezing rain. I'm running from the memory of the heavy pain. The wiper blades are keeping up the frantic beat. I'm drifting over on the lonely empty street. The neon lights are melting in my tears. I'm stepping on the gas to conquer all my fears. I'll leave the broken promises behind. Phantom racer, ghost out of the past. Nothing in this illusion is ever gonna last. Lonely emotion driving in the storm, waiting for the moment. this illusion is ever gonna last. Lonely emotion driving in the storm, waiting for the morning light to keep me nothing in this illusion is ever gonna last. Lonely emotion driving in the storm, waiting for the morning light to keep me corner of the road, carrying the sadness and the heavy, heavy load. Windows reflecting all the ghosts of yesterday, wishing that the sorrow would just quickly go away. Tears in the rearview mirror, shining in the night, looking for the beauty of the yellow halogen light. Music is the magic that is healing all the soul.
Neon lights are shining in a ruby red and blue, painting all the scenery and making it so new. Smiling at the people who are walking on the street, feeling all the passion of the hyperactive beat. Rhythm of the city, night is shouting my name, living for the pleasure of the super crazy game. Driving down the avenue and looking for a star, singing to the music in the middle of the car.
concrete jungle and sleeping in the poison mist. Nothing is real in the middle of a twisted wrist. Radar is tracking the heartbeat of a phantom ghost, running away from the danger of the lonely coast. Can you feel the acid in the rhythm of the soul, losing the sense of the gravity and the control? Static is crawling like a spider on the electric skin. Now let the ceremony of the final race begin. Silver venom is running through the middle of the vein, washing the color of the city in the heavy rain, into the dimension where the logic is beginning to break, taking the glory for the very special life at stake. Liquid moonlight is melting on the engine hood. Nobody knows the reason and the bad or the good. Electronic wind is whispering a secret code, searching for the exit of the very narrow road. Digital labyrinth is opening the heavy black gate, fighting against the shadow of the very lonely fate. Beyond the boundary where the light is becoming so cold. Story of a legend that has never been once told. Never looking backward at the ruins of the broken dream, following the sparkle of the very tiny golden beam, harder than a diamond and as sharp as any blade. I will never ever be a little bit afraid. Electric butterfly is dancing in the velvet dark, igniting the fire from the very tiny little spark, deep in the vibration where the destiny is finally penned, flying like an eagle on the power of the heavy wind. Music generation prompt. Jam baby, jam baby, jam baby, jam baby, jam baby, jam baby. Heavy black machine is waking up inside the dark, waiting for the danger and electric spark. Pistons are destroying all the silence of the hill, showing everybody all the superhuman skills. Smoke is rising slowly from the bottom of the tire, looking at the mountain that is burning in the fire. Grip the steering wheel with all the anger and the hate, rush into the battle and the center of the gate. Steel and fire burning in the middle of the road, carrying the fury and the super heavy load, crashing through the limit of the engine and the man, doing every crazy thing that the sky. I will be the hero who will never have to die. Victory is calling, screaming out my ancient name, playing for the glory, not just for a stupid game. Music is the weapon that will lead me to the top. Once the battle starts, it is never going to stop. Enemy will behind. Thunder in the distance and a heavy, heavy rain, washing out sorrow and the memory of pain. Turning on the engine with a supersonic roar, opening the spirits and the heavy metal door. Adrenaline is jumping like a needle on the gauge, breaking out of prison and a solitary cage. Focus on the tunnel where the light is shining bright, ready for the action and the battle of the night. Flash of the lightning, flying in the rhythm of the soul, finally achieving the magnificent control. Eurobeat is pumping in the center of the mind, leaving all the shadows and the heavy world behind. Moving like a laser through the valley of the dark, catching every moment and the electric spark. Tires are complaining on the slippery terrain, never gonna listen to the crying of the rain. Flash of the lightning, glowing in the rhythm of the soul, giving me the courage and the total of control. Eurobeat is screaming in the center of the mind, leaving all the trouble and the heavy world behind. One more revolution of the super heavy gear, killing all the silence and the memory of fear. Destiny is calling from the bottom of the soul, living for the moment of the ultimate control. Flash of the lightning, crashing in the rhythm of the soul, taking all the pieces of the absolute control. Eurobeat is winning in the center of the mind, leaving all the sadness and the heavy world behind. Looking at the destiny directly in the eye, waiting for the judgment from the ruler of the sky. Everything is resting on the action of today, never gonna wander from the right and holy way. Heartbeat is synchronized with the rhythm of the call, searching for the magic of the very distant star. Energy is building from the bottom of the soul, reaching for the ultimate and final ever goal. End of the world, racing to the top of the hill, showing everybody all the brain is shining in the everlasting light. Memories are flashing like a movie in the brain. Never gonna suffer from the sorrow and the pain. Single breath before the universe is gone, waiting for the beauty of the very early dawn. This is the conclusion of the battle and the test, leaving every shadow and the worries for the rest. End of the world, racing to the crown of the hill, giving all the super magic skill, flying through the border of the heaven and the space, taking every battle of the universal race. Silver sound, lifting off the tired and the dusty ground. Every second counts inside this neon maze, lost within a frantic and a golden haze. Heart is beating faster than a racing drum, waiting for the victory that has to come. And electricity is flowing through my skin. Now the real competition can begin. Flying at the high speed, reaching for the sun. Racing is the only way to have some fun. I can feel the power rising in my soul. Control. night city is a blurry line of light. I'm pushing limits in the middle of the night. The engine screaming like a beast out of the cage. I'm writing history upon the burning page. Don't look behind, the shadows coming fast. We're living for the future, never for the past. Ignite the spark and let the magic show. Velocity strike, tearing up the ground, breaking the barrier faster than the sound. Power of the dream running through our veins. Nobody can ever catch me in the passing lane. used to know. Feeling all the pressure and the energy begin to grow. Harder than a diamond and as sharp as any blade. I will never ever be a little bit afraid. Eternal celebration in the center of the crimson flame. Playing for the honor and the victory and not the game. Hey, deep in the rhythm where the destiny is finally been. Flying like an eagle on the power of the heavy wind. This is the winning run, taking the final lead. I'm pushing to the limit with a crazy speed, all or nothing. This is the do or die. I'm shooting like a rocket to the starry sky. The final lap is coming and the pressure is high. I see the finish line is drawing very nigh. I calculate the distance and I make my move. I got a lot of passion and a lot to prove. This is the winning run, taking the final lead. I'm pushing to the limit with a crazy speed, all or nothing. This is the do or die. I'm shooting like a rocket to the starry sky. This is the winning run, taking the final lead. I'm pushing to the limit with a crazy speed, all or nothing. This is the do or die. I'm shooting like a rocket to the starry sky. The gravity is disappearing in the air. I'm flying like a rocket, driving without care. The tunnel vision trapping me inside the light. I'm shooting like an arrow in the starry night. The world is fading in the supersonic speed. I'm getting every little thing I ever need. Break out of the ordinary atmosphere. Zero gravity, floating in the sky. Spread my heavy wings and I am ready to fly. Maximum limit, nothing holding down. I am the fastest champion of the race in town. The wind screaming against the metal frame. I'm putting everything upon the danger game. The flashing lights are blurring in the crazy dash. I'm making sure that I will never ever crash. The world is fading in the supersonic speed. I'm getting every little thing I ever need. Break out of the ordinary atmosphere. Zero gravity, floating in the sky. Spread my heavy wings and I am ready to fly. maximum limit.